first MP8 rifle. Saturday, after Thanksgiving. Good luck, PRs. Hey guys, just had a new spot that I got some 20 feet away. He's not family, so I'm not gonna trust him. Not during rifle season, but I just moved spots, got back halfway through the plateau and just jumped probably about 60 out of here. That is thick stuff, so we're gonna find some more a little bit. Well, that's BA hunting, guys. Just sitting here calling away. That's just like a doe calling a big monster buck and a doe. And the only thing I could see was his horns coming through the brush. And then as soon as I got out in the open where I can get a shot, I didn't kneel to get a shot though because of how the sun is here and how this brush is. And as soon as I did it, I couldn't get a vital shot. He took off running and doe went the other way. So we're still out here in PA. I wish I would have got him. He was a monster. Heavy rack, heavy wide rack. He came up through all that stuff right there. Came up through all that stuff. The only thing I see was horns walking at me. And then down in that really thick stuff. And there's no shot for that stuff, guys. It's too tight. And then when he got out in here, I can just barely make him through that stuff. I tried to kneel up to get a shot, but the dude was up in there. She took off running, but he stayed in that thick stuff right there. There's no shot there. I had one shot and I couldn't get it, and he took off running and he wouldn't stop. This and that is what I called that bucking with, guys. That doe. We'll keep you guys posted. What is shooting going on still around here? Out walking around, guys, just dipping around, see what I can find. Found a really good heavy deer sign for here. And just to let you guys know, my dad tagged a nice big 6.2. So congrats to them. Guys, that's what clear cutting gets you in the door. And I think I'm proving clear cut a couple years ago. About 6-7 years ago. I know I came up here 4 or 5 years ago, and this was all down, timbered down. They had a big windstorm coming through here too. That was after they logged all this. You can tell there's just a bunch of tops laying everywhere for all this stuff. A lot of places just trip and fall. All this stuff to be just hidden underneath. Somebody to kick it out to see what's under here. Small buck rub, guys. Guys, that's where I used to sit at when I was a kid. Me and Dad hunted there in that one spot in his pines since I was 12. I think I hunted down here down in this valley since I've been 16. And you can see it's been clear cut. Nope, back in the bottoms, guys. Took a shot at it down on top. Jumped out with 3 deer on the top. 3 doe. One was right into a different hunter tree stand. 2 were going this way. And I took a pop shot at the one. Those 2 there, they just stood there and knew what was going on. I swung on the one, threw the crosshairs on it as it fell, and when it got back up, I hammered it. But she was just starting to run. I cannot find blood nowhere. I looked everywhere, but I looked everywhere. We're guessing I missed it because there's no blood, no nothing anywhere. And he looked for a while, and I just went down the hill where they were running to, and I can't find nothing out here. So I don't know what's going on this year. It's kind of been weird. This is not one archery now. This one at pretty much point blank range. This gun I had it sighted in on 6 power. I turned my scope down to 3 and shot that deer at point blank. You would have thought with a 180 grain soft point Winchester, it should have, at point blank, it should have pretty much leveled that deer. But I'm still looking, just looking around, seeing if I can hope I can find something, but who knows? She started to run, I hit that trigger, so I might have shot behind her. She might have been a little faster than I was on the trigger and shot behind her, but I swore when I hit her behind. I sure I had it right on her, when I hit the trigger, right in front of her chest. I swear I see her chest buckle. But right now, I'm not seeing nothing. Hey guys, just got home, cabin, and it closed day 1 of hunting. We didn't hunt today. It was the second day of hunting here, PA on Sunday, but we didn't get out. It was wet and rainy all day. We woke up, it was downpouring heavy rain, and we decided not to go out today. We had to get my dad's buck back to get it butchered. Dropped that off just a little while ago. My cousin got a doe. Cousin got a doe, and he's out looking for his buck he shot. He shot a buck yesterday late, and hit it, went down next to my dad, laid down. We thought he had it, and got up and took off, ran out to where my uncle was, and my uncle so running, just dropping, falling. So we assumed it was dead in there somewhere. We looked all the rest of the night if we couldn't find it. He went over there this morning, I guess, walked around. I guess now he told my dad this recently. He kicked it out of on the top power line, but on the plateau. It seen it laying somewhere and seen it sitting there just flickering his tail, and pulled his scope up and his scope was all watered up. I guess he walked over to go get that buck, and when he walked over, that buck just jumped up and took off. So it still has a will to live. Being been hit with a big bore rifle, it still has a will to live and wants to keep going. So I'll keep you updated on that buck. I'm hoping he'll find it here soon. He said he went down in the valley where all that clear cut was, so hopefully he'll find it and get a tag put on it. But we'll be back at it here next week sometime, whenever I get time. I don't know what happened when I missed, or if I did hit it, I didn't have no blood. I shot that one probably, if that, and 30-06 from there, right there, dead, holding dead center on it, and hit it. Thought I seen that buck, thought I seen that doe just whole chest just cave in, and she took off running. And when she took off running, it looked like she even was hit. She was running with the other doe, and I had no blood anywhere. So I'm not sure if my gun's that far off, that close to range, or what's going on. My scope was set for 50-yard zero, so I'm not sure what went on. Usually when you hit them that close, usually they just drop. I know my dad's buck he shot, it took 2 hits from a 45-70 to put it down. He hit it once, it took off running, he shot again, missed it. He said he shot again, missed it, and shot again, missed it, and shot it again and hit it. He fired 5 shots total on that buck. And he had exits on both holes that I can see. I was hoping pulling the slugs out of it, because those Hornady FTXs, but at least he put that buck down. Well, we'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy your hunting season.